Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Michael exits, Rick turns to Alexis, and more. General Hospital spoilers for next week's episodes of the popular ABC soap hint a fiery event as the primary attraction. The next few weeks will prepare for February sweeps. Relationships are forming, secrets are being held, and the long game is being played for the sake of the Port Charles community. The incident involving Sam and Dex is still being investigated. Cyrus may be about to be found out. A catastrophe has affected several people and will have long-term consequences for Port Charles. Here's what happens next week on General Hospital. Michael goes up in smoke. For more than a month, General Hospital watchers wondered how the ABC soap planned to write Michael off the program. They don't plan to recast him, therefore he will die in an explosion. According to General Hospital teasers, an explosion will occur at Sunny's penthouse on Tuesday, January 7th. Jason will try to help Michael, but it is too late. This might go one of two ways: he could be brought to a hospital and put in a coma like Lulu, or there will be no body found, allowing Chad to return later if he decides to. There have been rumors that Michael may ask Jason to look after Sasha, which could happen as he strives to save his nephew. This will affect everyone in Port Charles, and Carly will have to rely on Sunny. Rick needs a favor. Given that Alexis let down her guard so that Molly could spend Christmas with both of her parents, Rick believes he and Alexis are on good terms. When he visits her following week, we can't help but wonder whether he's helping Ava get her Cassadine money back. We anticipate Alexis will pass up the opportunity. More Port Charles news. Anna is dealing with Emma's return to town. She's not happy she spoke with Brennan, and Anna told him so. However, she finds herself requiring his assistance. Willow discovers that Michael intends to seek custody of her children, but what will happen after the explosion? Willow is known for being quiet, but expect her to speak up for herself next week. Chase will trust Sasha. It's probably about the difficulties he and Brooklyn are having becoming pregnant. Could this persuade Sasha to reconsider her child-rearing options? Make sure to tune in every day to avoid missing out on any of the juicy drama. Cyrus stalks his next victim while Michael burns down. You might want to wear something non-flammable when you settle down to watch General Hospital the week of January 6th. What's coming ahead is, in a word, explosive. As seen in the new ABC trailer below, an explosion rips through Sunny's penthouse, appearing to kill Michael. I guess he'll be the first character on our list of this year's demises. Just before that, Sunny and Carly's kid told the godfather that he had filed for divorce from Willow. Though Michael's death would rescue her from having to testify in court about her affair with Drew, as well as a bitter custody struggle, it doesn't remove all of the barriers in her path. In fact, by the end of the week, teasers indicate that Mom Nina and her ex Sunny will be working together to remedy what they see as a problem. In other news, Isaiah informs Portia and us that someone is roaming around General Hospital murdering people. As if we could forget! At the moment, it appears that the killer, Cyrus, is about to claim yet another victim. Michael and Willow's marriage, and more, in flames. This week on GH, Michael and Willow are about to divorce. But will Michael die in a fire before the documents can be filed? Is Cyrus about to get caught? The General Hospital Spoilers weekly video ad for the week of January 6, 2025, has here. Find out what explosive scenarios will occur this holiday week in Port Charles. Explosive week. This week on GH is going to be dark, violent, and maybe deadly. First, Michael discloses to Sunny that he has filed for divorce. Willow followed Drew to Washington, D.C. He must have been compelled to attend the swearing-in ceremony, which included Wiley. Willow realizes that the end of Milo is going to be a huge fight. Her facial expression in the trailer is terrified with a hint of despair. Is this due to the fight she believes is ahead of her? Or something else? There is someone in this hospital who is killing patients. Meanwhile, at GH, Isaiah seeks answers when discussing the Digitalis deaths with Portia. Does this suggest Isaiah is on the case? Will he carry out his own amateur investigation? Jason, Sunny, and Carly all comment, "This isn't like anything we've ever seen. What the hell happened? And it's horrible." Clearly, this is about the fire that is about to destroy everything. However, what we instantly see gives us a different narrative. Portia watches Cyrus as the elevator doors close. Does she know anything? Is she suspicious? More significantly, does Cyrus believe the co-chief of staff is investigating him? Because that could have negative consequences for Portia's future. The action in the trailer then accelerates as we show a devastated Carly, what appears to be the beginnings of a candlelight vigil, and Sunny's home engulfed in flames. The fire rages, and the final shot shows one arm burning. Most certainly, Michael's. Steve Burton from GH is engaged to Michelle Lundstrom. General Hospital's Steve Burton, Jason, is starting the new year off right by announcing his engagement to girlfriend Michelle Lundstrom. The actor posted a video on Instagram with photographs of the couple, including her emotional reaction to his getting down on bended knee to deliver the ring. Engaged January 3, 25, Burton captioned the reel of photos set to Peter Cetera's Glory of Love. He added a heart emoji, a diamond ring emoji, and the infinity sign to indicate that this is an everlasting love. The actor also included a Bible verse, Jeremiah 29 verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Burton was previously married to Sherry Gustin from 1999 to 2022, and they had 3 children together. He announced his new relationship with Lundstrom in May 2024, and they have been quite happy together, sharing their life and even traveling to New York City. Naturally, the comments on Burton's Instagram post were flooded with congratulations from fans and friends, including some of his GH co-stars. Rick Hurst, Rick, wrote, "Steve and Michelle, I wish you a long, loving, and flourishing life together. Congratulations." "Oh, Steve," thrilled Finola Hughes, Anna. "Congratulations. I wish you both luck in the future, you are a great couple." "Congratulations, Michelle. We wish the happy couple a lifetime of joy and look forward to hearing about their wedding plans." Spoilers for the week of January 6, 2025. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, January 6 through Friday, January 10. An unfathomable series of events is about to unravel, and the fallout will send numerous people in unexpected paths. Carly and Sunny are attracted together, and Willow finds herself in charge. General Hospital spoilers for the week of January 6. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, January 6. Given everything that has happened since her tryst with Drew, Willow is understandably heartbroken and overwhelmed. Carly wants to vent, which means her best friend Jason is about to receive an earful. Michael is in great danger. "Trust us, this will be awful." Brad is poised to strike out at someone, but who? Jocelyn discovers something. Michael Easton explains why he's been absent and why this is good news for fans. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, January 7. Today promises to be must-see television, especially if the mistakenly disclosed revelations regarding Jason, Michael, and Sunny come to fruition. Nina has the sad responsibility of delivering some awful news. Could Chase's personal talk with Sasha instill an idea in her mind? And is it related to the news that Brooklyn is going to reveal? Portia confides in Isaiah. Sean Cannon reveals how his wife helped him get sober. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, January 8. After an explosive event, Sunny is determined to find answers. Who could be Cyrus' next target in 2025? Anna may not want to rely on Brennan, but she is once again in need of his help. Will Lucas honor Jason's request? Nina has some suggestions for daughter Willow. Will Drew interrupt Carly to deliver disturbing news? General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 9. Rick hopes that he may persuade Alexis to reconsider his mind. But, given that he isn't her favorite person, can she be persuaded? Cyrus is at the correct location and time, at least in terms of what he can overhear. Willow decides it is time to be big and take charge. Diane and Martin spar, bringing together 2 brilliant legal brains. In the aftermath of tragedy, Sunny and Carly are dragged back into each other's orbit. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, January 10th. Someone should be shivering in their shoes when Carly gives a severe warning. We love it when Tracy and Stella share scenes, so we're excited to see the ladies catch up. Kai and Trina continue to bond as they enjoy another intimate encounter. Why is Cody looking for Brad? Nina and Sunny devise a strategy to ensure that they both achieve their goals. More on that and Carson 2.0 here. Sean Cannon reveals how his wife helped him get sober. Sean Cannon's daily roles include A.J. Quartermain on General Hospital and Deacon Sharp on The Bold and the Beautiful and the Young and the Restless are two characters that have struggled with alcohol. In real life, the actor has fought with the disease and has spoken out about the moment of clarity that prompted him to become sober about 5 years ago, thanks to his wife, Michelle. She once told me, "I've poured my heart and soul into this relationship. Please tell me I did not back the wrong horse," Cannon told People. I had been attempting to get sober for a long time, and I had sporadic periods of success followed by disastrous setbacks, to say the least. But I'm not sure when I heard that. The sky split. It set something in motion that was unique to everything before. While Cannon's fear of losing his wife pushed him to change his life, Michelle clarified that she was not issuing an ultimatum. To me, being a partner is you take the good and the bad, she pointed out. I always knew that guy was inside. I was just waiting for him to see whether it was acceptable to come out. I assumed if I provided a safe environment for him, he would be able to do it. The actor, who returned to B&B as Deacon in October 2021 and developed the Emmy Award-winning streaming soap Studio City, says he is doing well and staying sober. Someone once asked me a simple question, would you give up one thing to have everything? Cannon confided. I put up this one object, and I have everything. I mean, I literally have everything. That's not to say I don't aspire for more, but my life is fantastic. The most fantastic aspect of giving up alcohol, aside from my connection with Michelle, is that I don't miss it. I'm not hanging on by the skin of my teeth. I attribute it to God, to my relationship with the Almighty, that there has been something that has been fundamentally removed from me that I didn't ever think could be removed, he talked about. I also attribute a lot of it to my love and relationship with Michelle. Love in ashes, Michael and Willow's fiery separation. In the bustling town of Port Charles, where secrets and scandals lurk beneath the surface, a once promising marriage is on the verge of dissolution. Michael Corinthos and Willow Tate are caught in a painful, emotionally charged breakup, with each discovery, decision, and move adding gasoline to an already raging inferno. The initial sparks of discord. Michael's day started with some unexpected news, a revelation that would change the path of his already turbulent existence. Sasha Gilmore, with whom he had previously experienced an intimate relationship, was pregnant. Her initial reluctance to involve Michael in her pregnancy stemmed from their tumultuous relationship, but Michael's persistence won her over. I'll support you and the baby, Michael told her during their difficult talk. Only if you stay in Port Charles. I'd like to be there if you need anything. Sasha reluctantly consented to make her first prenatal checkup at General Hospital, leaving Michael to deal with this life-changing development. However, as important as this news was, another revelation would soon eclipse it completely. Nina's bombshell. Later that day, Michael went to Curtis Ashford's office for a business meeting, expecting to find a distraction at work. Instead, he encountered Nina Reeves, who was clearly disturbed. Nina, as tactless as ever, couldn't resist disclosing something she believed Michael ought to know. You might want to have a word with Willow, Nina replied, her tone dripping with fake concern. She brought Wiley to Drew's swearing-in ceremony in Washington. Without your permission, I suppose? Michael froze. His thoughts raced as he considered the implications of what Nina had just said. His kid, Wiley, had been taken across state lines, which Willow knew would violate their difficult co-parenting agreements after their separation. Instead of bursting in front of Nina, who would definitely take advantage of his response, Michael remained calm. Thank you for informing me, he remarked abruptly before excused himself. Nina furrowed her face as she watched him leave. She had expected an uproar, but Michael's calm demeanor puzzled her. The flames ignite. Back in his office, Michael's emotions boiled over. His typical logical reasoning gave way to wrath and frustration. He took up the phone and called Diane Miller, his trusted legal counsel. "Diane, Willow took Wiley out of the state without my consent," Michael told her, his voice taut with controlled rage. "I'd like to know my possibilities. Can this be used in court?" Diane, ever pragmatic, cautioned him to proceed cautiously. "Michael, we can bring this up as a breach of your parental rights, but I'd rather focus on Wiley's well-being than escalate tensions unnecessarily. The courts do not tolerate nasty custody battles." Michael knew Diane was correct, but the treachery still ached. His faith in Willow had already deteriorated, and this action felt like the final nail in the coffin of their deteriorating relationship. Willow's perspective. Meanwhile, Willow was unaware of the storm gathering on Michael's end. Taking Wiley to Drew's ceremony allowed her to provide her kid with a feeling of normalcy in the midst of their separation. She had no intention of challenging Michael or making a dramatic legal move. She merely wanted Wiley to feel a sense of unity and pride as Drew, the boy's father figure, accomplished a significant milestone. Willow's return to Port Charles was met with a frosty reception from Michael. "You had no right to take Wiley out of state without consulting me first," Michael remarked coldly, his rage barely restrained. "I wasn't trying to shut you out, Michael," Willow said, her tone combative but calm. "I thought you'd be okay with it, given the circumstances." "Circumstances?" Michael shot back. "This is not about what you believe is acceptable. It's about what we agreed upon. You cannot simply make unilateral decisions like this." Nina's interference. While Michael and Willow were fighting, Nina was planning her next move. She had long disliked Willow for a variety of reasons, and now she saw a chance to put a larger rift between Michael and his separated wife. Nina approached Carly Spencer, fully well that Carly's protective instincts would kick in when it came to Michael and Wiley. "Have you spoken with Michael about what Willow did?" Nina prodded. Carly's eyes narrowed. "I don't need you telling me how to handle my family." "Family?" Nina sneered. "Willow has made it clear that she does not regard any of you to be family. If you want to defend Michael, you should stand up before she steals everything from him." Carly rejected Nina publicly, but her remarks planted a seed of uncertainty. A marriage in ashes. As the days progressed into weeks, the tension between Michael and Willow intensified. Sasha, who had been a frequent feature in Michael's life due to her pregnancy, found herself caught in the crossfire. She attempted to mediate, reminding both sides of the love they once had, but her attempts were futile. Willow's concerns were exacerbated by Michael's blossoming relationship with Sasha. She began to wonder if his rage was actually directed at Wiley or if it was motivated by deeper, unresolved sentiments related to their separation and his shifting priorities. Is this a resolution or a beginning? In a rare moment of clarity, Michael and Willow decided to meet secretly to discuss their next moves. They expressed their emotions away from Nina, Carly, and the rest of Port Charles. "We've both made mistakes," Willow said, her voice shaking. "But we need to focus on Wiley and what's best for him." Michael nodded, his wrath giving way to tiredness. "You're correct. This cannot be about us anymore. It must be about him." Though their marriage was beyond mending, they reached a tenuous agreement for Wiley's sake. However, with lingering emotions, outside interference, and unsolved tensions, the route forward remained uncertain. In Port Charles, love and betrayal frequently go hand in hand. For Michael and Willow, their dramatic separation was more than just the end of a chapter, it was the start of a new, unknown adventure. One in which the stakes were higher than ever, and the fires of their history threatened to consume everything in their way. Steve Burton, star of General Hospital, is shamed by the media. It appears that some people are unable to move on from his past. Of course, we're talking about General Hospital's Steve Burton, who is once again being embarrassed by the mainstream media. Steve Burton, the star of General Hospital, is shamed by the media. As many of our readers already know, Steve Burton has proposed to his one-year girlfriend, Michelle Lundstrom. While there is no doubt that this is a very joyous and momentous occasion for the couple, some media outlets couldn't help but bring up Steve's tragic history. Page 6, for example, produced a headline that read, General Hospital star Steve Burton engaged to Michelle Lundstrom after divorcing wife who got pregnant by another man. Of course, they were referring to Steve's ex-wife, Sherry Burton, who announced her pregnancy on social media in 2022. General Hospital star Steve Burton and Michelle Lundstrom are engaged. At the same time, Steve was obliged to explain a few details after his wife Sherry Burton posted a photo of what appeared to be a baby bulge on her Instagram account. She wrote, "Life is full of surprises." However, because the kid was not his, Steve promptly posted on his own Instagram account, "I wanted to clear things up. Sherry and I have separated." She just shared that she is expecting her fourth kid. "The child isn't mine. We are still co-parenting our 3 wonderful children. We'd prefer some privacy at this time. Much love, Steve." And, while it appears to be a thing of the past, the media cannot help but point out that Steve has his own soap opera narrative. In any case, it appears like the actor is in a lot better place in his life right now, and he is clearly looking forward to his next chapter with Michelle. Here's hope their engagement goes as well as possible. Inferno of betrayals, Sonny's quest for justice. Port Charles, a city known for its secrets and danger, was left reeling when a terrible explosion ripped through Sonny Corinthos' apartment. Michael Corinthos was gravely injured in the catastrophe, which threw Sonny into a frenzy of grief, rage, and unwavering determination. As the smoke cleared, it became clear that this wasn't an act of random violence, but rather a planned attack on Sonny and his enterprise. The night of explosion. It had been a calm evening in Port Charles until the explosion ripped through Sonny's apartment. The once impenetrable stronghold of safety for Sonny and his family has been reduced to rubble. Flames engulfed the sumptuous inside, and the air was thick with bitter smoke as Michael, caught in the blast, struggled to escape. Michael was ultimately rescued from the wreckage, his body exhibiting the horrific scars of severe burns. As paramedics transported him to General Hospital, Sonny arrived on the scene, his heart sinking at the sight of carnage. "Michael," Sonny mumbled, his voice quivering with sorrow. The ambulance doors slammed shut, transporting Michael away and leaving Sonny looking at the debris. The weight of remorse and rage fell heavily on his shoulders. Sonny's guilt, determination. Sonny paced the waiting area at General Hospital, where Michael was receiving emergency treatment. Memories of his son Morgan, who died in a horrible explosion years before, flooded his head. "I failed him," Sonny said Nina Reeves, who had come to offer her support. "Just as I failed Morgan. I was meant to protect them." Nina put a soothing hand on Sonny's arm. "It's not your fault. Whoever did this is to blame. And you will find them. You always do." But Sonny's guilt was deep. He couldn't resist the idea that his decisions had put his family in jeopardy again. The search for the culprit begins. The attack on Sonny's apartment was not an accident. Sonny's intuition informed him it was a purposeful conduct, intended to convey a message. The question was, who had the courage to hit him directly? Sonny gathered his most loyal associates, including Brick and Dex, to begin an investigation. "Someone made a move against me," Sonny explained, his tone chilly. "Find out who it was and make sure they regret it." Suspects in the shadows. As Sonny's team investigated further, numerous names emerged as probable candidates. Cyrus Renaud, recently released from jail, Cyrus preached about redemption and forgiveness. But Sonny knew better than to believe Cyrus' newfound religiosity. Cyrus left his mark on the explosion, which was dramatic, deliberate, and personal. Selena Wu, even though Selena had been an ally, Sonny couldn't overlook the prospect of betrayal. Her ambitions in the Port Charles underworld had increased, and she may have sensed an opportunity to grab power by killing Sonny. Jen Sidwell, the mystery newcomer to Port Charles, had already proven to be a powerful opponent. Sidwell, with his connections and ruthlessness, could easily orchestrate such an attack. A new threat, the potential of an unknown foe, cannot be ruled out. Sonny had created innumerable enemies over the years, and someone from his past could have returned wanting vengeance. Michael's recovery and Sonny's resolution. Sonny spent every free moment by Michael's bedside while he was recovering in the hospital. Wrapped in bandages and medicated to alleviate the discomfort, Michael's condition served as a daily reminder of the cost of Sonny's risky lifestyle. "I'm going to fix this," Sonny promised, grasping Michael's uninjured hand. "No matter what it takes, I'll make them pay." A family divided. Meanwhile, Sonny's family was torn apart as a result of the attack. Carly Spencer, Michael's mother, accused Sonny of failing to prevent the explosion. "You brought this into our lives," Carly charged, her voice shaking from wrath. "Michael is lying in a hospital bed because of you." Nina, always faithful to Sonny, defended him. "Now isn't the time to point fingers, Carly. Sonny is doing everything he can to figure out who is behind this." However, Carly was not interested in reconciliation. Her top objective was to safeguard her children, and she was unsure whether Sonny could give the necessary security. The hunt for justice. Brick's inquiry turned up a lead, a sequence of encrypted messages linked back to one of Cyrus Renault's known associates. The notes hinted at a judgment day for Sonny. Sonny encountered Cyrus at a Port Charles church, where the latter was preaching to his growing congregation. "Do you think quoting scripture makes you untouchable?" Sonny growled. "I know you're behind this, Cyrus." Cyrus smiled serenely. "I've turned a new leaf, Sonny. I would never resort to such violence. But perhaps this is divine vengeance for your transgressions." Sonny was not convinced, but he knew he needed more proof to bring Cyrus down. A shocking twist. As Sonny chased Cyrus, another piece of the puzzle came into place. Selena Wu approached Sonny with information implicating Jen Sidwell. "Sidwell's been making moves," Selena confessed. "He wants control of the docks, and he sees you as the obstacle in his way." Sonny concluded that the strike could be part of a wider power grab. With Cyrus, Selena, and Sidwell all potentially implicated, Sonny was caught in a tangled web of adversaries. The road ahead. The explosion marked the start of a bigger war for control of Port Charles. Sonny's pursuit of justice would push him to face old foes, form new allies, and make painful decisions in order to defend his family. As Michael's rehabilitation progressed, Sonny promised that no one else would suffer because of him. But in the perilous world of the mob, promises are frequently broken, and the flames of vengeance burn brighter than ever. Tensions rise in Port Charles, custody battles, broken trust. The bustling town of Port Charles has become a theater for passionate debates and strained relationships, as numerous of its inhabitants are embroiled in emotionally charged custody battles. These disputes revolve around questions of loyalty, trust, and how far one is ready to go to defend their family. The growing drama promises to keep everyone on edge as secrets are revealed and decisions are at stake. Love and betrayal, a marriage in crisis. One marriage, previously regarded as a model of strength and dedication, is now dealing with the consequences of mutual betrayal. A husband, known for his steadfast devotion to his family, has been terribly injured by his wife's inappropriate behavior with a close family member. The affair was a terrible blow to their marriage, leaving it hanging by a thread. However, the wife is not the only one who keeps a secret. Unbeknownst to her, her spouse has also strayed, complicating matters further. Despite their difficulties, it is evident that their feelings for one another have not completely evaporated. They remain inextricably linked, united not only by their common history but also by their roles as co-parents. Their 2 children are the focus of their life, and it is this common love that may drive them to find a solution, if they can traverse the minefield of bitterness and guilt that exists between them. The custody conundrum. As the couple considers the future of their relationship, another serious issue emerges: custody of their children. Family law favors a collaborative approach, encouraging parents to resolve their disputes for the benefit of their children. However, in this scenario, emotions are strong, and compromise may be difficult to achieve. The husband, who has always taken pride in being a consistent presence in his children's lives, is split between his outrage at the betrayal and his desire to present a united front for the children. The wife, who is equally committed to her children, wishes for a peaceful resolution, despite her fears that her husband's rage may cloud his judgment. A custody battle, if necessary, might reveal even more truths. the husband's own indiscretion, which remains undisclosed, may level the playing field in court, leaving both parties exposed. A father's fight. In another area of town, a father prepares for his own custody battle. His youngest daughter, a bright and energetic girl, has always been the joy of his life. However, his relationship with her mother has been tense and distrustful. The mother, a tough woman with a problematic past, has faced allegations that may undermine her custody claim. Despite their differences, both parents care profoundly about their child and believe they are the ideal people to raise her. The father, a man of tremendous importance, is willing to utilize every resource at his disposal to ensure that the court rules in his favor. His determination originates not just from love, but also from a sense of responsibility to protect his daughter from what he views to be her mother's instability. However, the mother also has her own set of strengths. Though her financial condition has recently deteriorated due to circumstances beyond her control, her unwavering love for her child and determination to fight for her will definitely influence the court's judgment. Power plays and hidden agendas. The presence of extraneous variables and hidden motivations complicates custody disputes. In the case of the father and mother, a shadowy third party has been manipulating events from behind the scenes, causing difficulties for the mother and tipping the balances in favor of the father. This intervention raises concerns about fairness and whether justice can be administered in such a setting. Meanwhile, the husband and wife are dealing with their own set of external stresses. Friends and family members, each with their own beliefs and biases, have been ready to offer advice, some beneficial, others not so much. The couple's ability to navigate these external pressures will be essential as they strive for a settlement. Paths forward. As these families face their challenges, the decisions they make will have far-reaching implications. Reconciliation between husband and wife may still be possible, but it will involve honesty, forgiveness, and a common commitment to putting their children first. If they are unable to reach an agreement, a court-ordered custody arrangement may be their only alternative, which risks widening their schism. The father and mother's custody battle will be decided primarily on the evidence given and the court's evaluation of each parent's capacity to create a stable and caring home. Regardless of the outcome, both parents must find an effective way to co-parent for their daughter's sake. The ripple effect. Beyond the specific families involved, these custody disputes are likely to have a broader impact on the community. Friends and allies may be lured into the fight, compelled to choose sides or navigate the difficult waters of neutrality. The town, which is already a hub of mystery and drama, will undoubtedly feel the effects of these events for weeks to come. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.